Well, greetings everyone. Welcome to the Ivan Teller Show. This is the newest comic. We have the webinar tomorrow, so probably won't be posting the next comic. I might take a day off as for posting new stuff. So yeah, it's fake news. Humans are real. I like how it has a little picture of the aliens in the corner there, so that's great. So yeah. Well, wearing his little suit. It's awesome. Oh, jeez. Okay. Greetings, everyone. What we're going to do today. Yeah, I do have a slight announcement. Let's see. Let's go back to somewhere else than right here. Oops. Okay, this is a social network that I haven't really publicized that much. I'm going to be moving it to another location and changing its name. So I'm not going to be getting rid of it. It does feel like it needs to be called something else. So this is all an experiment, basically. I'm not walking away from it. I was, but then I got a download to just change its energy level. It's not going to be called UFO Index anymore. So this is just a message for those. So I'm going to be able to post, yes, my Facebook killer is still, even if only like maybe 3 people, 4 people might use it. And my Facebook killer will be, might have it active, I'm not sure when. In this week probably. So yeah, stop the presses and so anyway. Also wanted to visit, oh yeah, oh manage, where is it? Oh, here it is. Hopefully I remember to put this in the description below. This is the Portal movie. So I'm giving a shout out. I'll add this to my channel actually. I'm logged out right now, so what am I doing skipping through it? So yeah, this girl goes through a portal and it's pretty interesting. So I'll put this in the description below. I turned the sound off. Let's see. So there's a lot of computer graphics in this, and this is just, you know, the beginning of a film career, as you can see. So it's pretty cool. So to go on to other, so I'll put this. I'll actually add this to my channel also, if I remember to do so. Also, I wanted to go into some of the YouTube channels that are connected to my channel, and I changed the thumbnail to my Nebuchadnezzar video. Looks like I'm smoking something. I forgot to put the thumbnail on that one, but anyway. You know, if you notice here, I have some channels that are connected. I wanted to give shout outs to those that are here. We'll open them all up. Internet might go down now. Come on, Facebook. Go ahead and turn the audio off. All right, so here's Neil333. I encourage you to check it out. And jump over to, these are all channelers, healers, and I would love to have your attention. Imagine many are already visiting them already, so I just want to give them a shout out and YouTube. Maria Healing. So, like I said, there's channeling and messages basically. Come on. Oh, here we go. Here's Bianca. Bianca's in the webinar, so give her channel a shout out. Here's this one has some alien videos. of sightings. So this was pretty interesting. So here's another channeler. This is Thomas. Yeah, he channels all kinds of stuff. Bats, I think ducks, everything. So, and here's Angie. I don't know if she's posted anything recently, but either way, you can check out her channel and give her some love and attention. So, okay. I just wanted to scroll through those a little bit to let you know that they exist. Help them out. I imagine there people already know, but I just wanted to, give a little bit of more insight. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. And some have asked about asking questions. Oh, I'm logged out. Never mind. Internet. Okay, I'll be back. Stay tuned for water break. I'll be back. And we're back. Oh man. As for the French election, this question about the French election. Check with the guides about the French election. Is there a timeline? Who will be French leader on May 7th? Or somebody else that Le Pen would win to be president? I mean, she's like, let me see here. I'm not getting anything on anybody right now. Let me see here. Le Pen, I'm not feeling Le Pen at all. Oh my. Let's see here. This is part of the French election. I don't think she's gonna get it. It's like our Hillary Clinton. It's possible, but I don't think people like her that much. There's something there that's not right. Not to say the other guy has anything to get excited about. The whole thing is totally rigged. But I'm not seeing her winning. I'm just not. I don't feel her winning. Too much ego there. There's something there that's not right. I'm just not. There's the ego vibration around her is kind of swaying people to her direction. I think that she'll win, but I don't think she's going to get it. There's something there that's just not right. But you never know. It could be wrong. It's hard to say. Anything is possible, just like during the election with Trump, you know. I'm just not feeling her winning. I'm not. It's a possibility with any of them. I'm not feeling her for some reason. So anyway, let's see here. We're going to go into, that was one of the questions that was submitted. Let's see. As for what is on the docket today, it is up in the air right now. We're going to go through some of the channel messages that's been submitted like 5 years ago. Try to at least. Okay, we'll just grab one of these. Oh, okay, never mind. That's a private question. General messages, general messages. There we go. Alien genders. Arcturian. Yeah, there's just, well, yeah, that's just, there's androgynous. There's, I do see aliens that do change their sexuality all the time when they feel fit. Of course, they're more of the higher density ones. It's a little bit easier to do. Anunnaki does that. Some of them do at least. But technically, you can do it here, as you can see. If you have the right surgeon. Of course, if you want to go back the other way, well, you never know. I'm not sure if the switching back and forth works out too well with our technology, but, you know, I imagine that will be part of our collective in the future. Definitely will be easier. I can see that. I can see it doing spiritually, manipulating your body and getting it the way you want it to. And looks also. Changing your looks. Some like to change their looks all the time. I feel some of that's part of the Arcturians. I like to change their looks all the time from gatherings. So when they incarnate as human, they're kind of bringing that vibration here. So anyway, I know, all right, tonight's special. Normally, well, not here, but other places, they channel, you know, fairies, angels. That happens here too. But tonight, I don't know why, I feel somebody must be putting that vibration out. As for connecting to the NSA. Let's see here, what we got. Let's see what we have here in our NSA whistleblower cabinet of vibration. Let's see here. Well, most of it is male vibration and with the NSA. When I connect to NSA, I feel Egypt. You know, it's like an Egyptian vibration of the ancient ones, you can say, to watch over their people. Facebook, please stop this madness. You know, log out of Facebook. And maybe I should do that, get no distractions. Okay, I'll be back 1 minute. Never ends, does it? Well, I had to be on Facebook to get that video, and now it's becoming now it just won't go away. Okay, all right. Okay, back to NSA. Okay, 1 moment. Well, yeah, with the NSA, obviously that's the public version of the watch system, the watchers. A lot of it does somebody as part of the Men in Black, the MIB, like you see in the movie. I do feel that it's a lot more sophisticated. But it seems like there's a lot of that type of vibration underground. I feel it's underground. They might be going to they go into another dimension, but I think they're very 3D from what I gather. Oh, they're 4D, but 3D vibrationally, however you want to word that. I feel like the NSA is it's a public version of what's going on. Let's put it this way: what I just got. It's like, you know, how do we, like, for government? How do we know this? Blah blah blah. Oh, we got it from the NSA. From what I'm feeling, they're getting it from another source. You know what I mean? It's like, how can NSA tap into something like that? Well, they're not. I mean, they might be, but it seems like there's something else there that's plugged into them that kind of like hides it, you know, like shows it's the NSA, but it really isn't. It's not them at all. I don't know how that works exactly. it filters through the NSA, but it does know there's, if they want something on somebody, if they want to scramble at the NSA, I feel like that's let's call it the MIB, NSA network, whatever you want to call it, because I feel like they're connected to it. It's not just alien activity, it's all activity. It's 3D, it's everything. And it feels like they're plugged into, like I said, the NSA vibration. Of course, a lot of the NSA aren't aware of that. You'd be surprised. Now, going to schizophrenia, I'll put that in the title, if I remember. As for the title of the, what am I talking about? As for, it's been a long day. What's going on? A lot of cartoons on the mind. You don't want to know what's coming. I think I already gave you an idea. So anyway, enough of that. As for the NSA, schizophrenics, some of them hear like actual people. I know I have a family member, and it sounds like they're in a room with a computer, and there's a couple there. It's all men usually when I'm gathering, and they're laughing, they're just talking, they're doing stuff to her. They send her pain, and I think it's part of this facility. Now, I understand, I've never really connected to this before, not like this. But it does seem like it's MIB connected. It might be a part of the MIB, but it's not all of the MIB, however you want to word that. The data gatherers, whatever you want to call them. Behind the NSA, the door behind the NSA. So I believe these are, I don't know, man. It's just, it gets into sci-fi when you start thinking about it, like a movie. I mean, this stuff does exist. As for what's going, they made movies of this stuff, of course. And of course, they want to make it feel like that we don't feel it's real, but it's actually like, that stuff's very like Mission Impossible and things like that. You never know. Anything's possible. But as for what's going on with the NSA at this time, it does feel like they have a lot on Trump from what I'm feeling. Everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. And that's just not him, that's everybody. In Congress, anybody, public figure. Who's in the government that they want to shut down, control. I do feel they have everything on them. Of course, the celebrities also, but they don't care about them really. They might manipulate celebrities to some degree, and then it's in this room or rooms or whatever it is. Some of it might be part of Mars also, possibly. But it's definitely here. Let's see here. Like such as they do manipulate. It does feel like they're manipulating celebrities to get people to think a certain way. Is what I just got. Because it's part of the mindset. What I'm also getting is like what they do is they say, okay, we're going to put this thought into this person's mind. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? But not really. And then they kind of see the results of others when that happens, when they do that, such as fans and stuff like that. For example, like if Charlie Sheen, for example, says something really stupid or whatever, and they see what happens before it happens, like trends on Twitter or whatever. they have their own Twitter. They have their own everything. From gathering, more than just yeah, they have their. It's more than just Google. They have their own Google, yes, but it's bigger. It's AI connected, yes. Yeah, I can feel that. It's very AI connected, whatever it is. And that's came up in Project Camelot. Yeah. This is all MIB. Oh, 1 second. One day. Yeah, this is MIB connected. Like with Project Camelot, with I forgot her name that runs it, but either way, what she deals with sometimes, a lot of these agents are 3D, but they know what they're doing. They know how to keep things hidden. They know how to stay invisible. Not to say they go into high density, some don't, but they know how to manipulate people and know how to, they know what's going on. They do drive around black cars. I understand it's not MIB. This is part of it, but they're more 3D. MIB is totally different. These are like agents of the shadow government. Some do. It's been a long day. I'm gonna probably cut this one short. I definitely can't do 2 hours of this after working and doing all kinds of nonsense all day. But anyway, they just know how to disappear from what I'm gathering. The people that are, that come in to scare you, basically. Such as when Carrie Cassidy went to the Zeta Ranch in Arizona, and she was like some black cars are trying to run her off the road and stuff like that. That's part of the shadow government, but I don't think they're MIB. I think they are 3D, but they're just trying to scare her and stuff like that. Yeah, they're very much real, and they do put the fear of God in you. They know how to manipulate your energies. Like, if they don't like what you're doing, they'll come to you with a full bag of hate. And just, you can say it's reptilian, but they know what they're doing. They know the psychology of all this. They know how to mess with your mind. And so they come after you, they basically, from what I'm gathering, they look at you like you're scum, basically, and try to tear you down in any way they can. Sounds about right, doesn't it? When you think about it, not like a cop is a little bit worse, obviously. The cops have some of that teaching already, but it's intimidation, but it's also to be somewhat friendly from what I'm feeling, but these guys are the exact opposite. Some of it might be FBI recruits. That's probably true. Those from the FBI have joined this. They did enough scumbag, black ops, whatever it is, and then so they can join this little group. So now, what it seems like, see how long this video lasts online. I think it'll be fine. I'm gathering also, I don't know why I'm even talking about this, but apparently has somebody wants to know, or I'm being guided to do this. So anyway, I'll get this short. I'm tired. But it's these people that are intimidators, basically. Basically, they're similar to like in Area 51 when you see those guys in the white van. They come down to you and going to kick your ass. It's the same thing, same crew. What I'm gathering. What I'm gathering, they don't really see what's fully going on. They're not at that level, but they know something's going on, but they're not. I think they're just intimidators. So I'm gathering. I'm not sure if they see aliens. They might not, or any of it, but it might be some. They're not paid to know. I don't know. The only thing I feel at least is that they're not given full access to what is fully going on. I mean, the facilities, like underground stuff. I don't know where they go or where they hang out, where they go to drink coffee or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know where it's somewhere desert-like where they hang out, but it's not just there. It's Maryland. It's every state. It has their little hangouts, but just to give you a vibration of that. Understand? It seems like it's we need to know from what I'm gathering. And that's just a little bit. That's all I have energy for. And I'm not sure really there's an idea, purpose of going too much further. Just to give you an idea, it is underground from what I'm seeing. It's connected to the moon, but it's not on the moon. Whatever this is, it is connected somewhere. It's connected to the moon somehow. The space program. Yeah. Of course. The hidden space program, of course. And, jeez, big surprise, huh? They do sabotage these SpaceX and stuff like that. So I just got that. Yeah. So yeah, unless you're within their group, I don't think. I guess I think Boeing is, but to a certain degree, not fully. From what I'm gathering, they don't want anybody to go to the moon. They don't want anybody going to Mars. And this is the cabal vibration. This is shadow government stuff. Just to give you an idea. Now, this isn't to put fear out there or anything. Of course it might, but it's just understanding, basically. What do you feel on all of this? It goes further and further. It goes into a really weird, I just got Texas is a heavy area where a lot of this is going on. Yeah, big surprise there. It does seem like desert areas, at least for the facilities, the underground facilities, obviously. Where is going to be a kind of a hard place to have an underground facility. I'm not sure how far down they can go, but you never know. I imagine there are underwater facilities. I can imagine that, but I don't know how that works. But for the most part, just like it's in North American rocky areas, like deserts, stuff like that. But it does seem like for the Intimidators, they're above ground. I don't know if they work for like a shadow part of the FBI or CIA, which I can see that. And that's where they go hide out. And they get their orders and they come out, intimidate, or whatever they need to do. They don't care. So I don't think they're fully deep into the world of shadow stuff, but I imagine some of them can get a kind of, I don't know. They're brainwashed. No different than we are. So, well, sorry about the yawning. I'm not saying anybody here is boring at all, but I'm boring. No, I'm not boring myself. I'm tired. It's been a long day, as usual at the end of the day. Only reason I'm bringing this up is I don't know. I wish I knew. It seems like it needs to be known, at least from my perspective, at least. And it's for you to use your own abilities, use your own feelings. What do you feel? If you care. If you don't care, don't worry about it. Like the big companies, I'm told not to go there. Jeez. That's nice. As for the big companies, I'm not going to go there. Facebook, I'm not a big fan of Facebook. I have no problem with the people on there. It's all cool there. But the platform, I don't like it. That's why I'm creating my own my Facebook killer. I don't want to use the word killer, but whatever you want to call it. Just the platform, the guy that created it, none of it feels right. It just feels I don't know. It's like, I know you need to use these things to promote your stuff. And I don't know if I mentioned this here, but I was watching a YouTube video about how to make YouTube videos, how to promote yourself. And I usually don't watch that stuff, but the one I watched was about like your YouTube video. I don't know how true this is, but the YouTube video that you put on Facebook doesn't get any views because they're at war with each other. So if you upload your own video to Facebook, of course, you're going to get views, but So, but not to say Facebook's total waste, because you can still, you can still go, if you want to see more videos, you can still go to that person's YouTube channel. So it's not a total loss. But about 2013, Facebook cut that off. So before, Facebook used to give YouTube all this traffic, and that was the same thing with MySpace in the beginning. That's how YouTube got so big. From my feeling is, as people found it useful for YouTube, so they posted all on MySpace, and that's how MySpace came up. Blocked out. You know what I'm talking about. I'm ready to go back. I don't want to go back to Facebook. MySpace. That was a hard one to go to also. I don't know what it is about Facebook though. It's a platform. I just get an icky. I just get a very uncomfortable vibe about it. And it is set up better than Google, but anyway, either way. Always I put my thoughts out there about what I feel about Facebook. That's why I do my own social network. It might be entertaining, maybe a few people, but it matters. So I'm going to change the UFO index to another name. I was going to do this anyway, but then I changed my mind. Oh yeah, the idea for this new site for the this social network, what it is kind of like my like I'm always trying something new. I'm gonna throw it all in there. If anyone cares, it's great. If nobody cares, it's great also. So that's my laboratory basically of my R&D. That's where I'm going to be trying everything. So I'm going to put videos on there. I'm going to take down the other video site because it's not exactly the way I want it anyway. I'm trying to figure out. And this new site hopefully will be mobile friendly. We'll see. I have to put some cash into it a little bit. We'll see. And see what happens with it. So anyway, the idea is to use it as an advertising platform for webinars and things of that sort. And the other one's not super friendly. Not to say this one will be either. It's going to have its issues, but the other one just isn't. It's just doesn't. Not enough people are using it. Stuff like this. But it feels like I need to have something out there. So anything else? That's about it. Yeah, it's been a long day, so as usual. So I have enough energy for tomorrow. So is there anything else? Oh yeah, a quick channeling for all right, let's see if anybody wants to come through, and we'll call it a night. Okay. All right, blessings, much love. I think I've all right. Greetings. I'm Sinbad from Mars. The Martian vibration is always within all of you. How to awaken it is up to you. The crystal skulls are very connected to our vibrations, as the crystal skulls are used to shut down our vibrations on your planet. As from one time, our wave of energy was so powerful that it was hard to be human, as many were feeling they're becoming more Martian than human at one time in years past. We are also part of your many versions of Earth in your beginning time. When there are different versions of human on your planet, We were part of those energies. We interfered maybe a little bit too much, as those empires have been lost. And most of us were rejected from this earth, just to let you know, because our influence was a little bit too much during Earth's history. But still, some of you have our DNA. Some of you have too much of our DNA. You remember this also super soldier vibrations? Understand when you incarnate into this planet in your first incarnation and choose to be connected to our vibration. And some of you are already Martians. So of course you're going to come into a reality, into a human vessel that has Martian DNA for the most part. Not all of you have our vibration, of course. Not all of you have a DNA. Some do. And to do that, you are healing our race that at one time was quite lost on your world as we try to take over it in some regard. Some of your violence is connected to us also, but also many lovemaking is connected to us also. Much of your arts is contributed from our vibrations also. Done in a human way, but also your style is very much Martian, if you know what you look at. Your Tesla has a Martian vibration if you look at it. Feel what's there. But those that are feeling close to our super soldier energies, many of you are coming to closure, meaning you are leaving this incarnation. And in doing so, you're closing down your Martian connection to this planet. And some need to go through some turmoil for healing, for soul lessons. That is all we have. Blessings. Look in your skies. Feel our vibrations. The Venetians have been assisting you greatly, as we have been also, but mostly in your sciences. We try to stay quiet, but we are very much here. Blessings to you. Blessings.